What is up, guys? It is Subzeroburn, and we are here with Magic the Gathering. The main reason I'm getting into this at the moment is because it is Final Fantasy, and I am totally stoked about it because it is based off of, from everything I've seen, Final Fantasy VII, and of course, Cloud and his Buster Sword, which, if you watched last night's broadcast, you know that apparently it really is a card, and I have not looked it up yet, but I hope we can get a hold of that, whether it be here, as you're seeing right now, or whether it be if we can get some regular cards and maybe get a hold of the physical copy, which would be a million times better. First is first. We're going to take care of Taker. I don't know how to pronounce it. I have no clue. Anyways, let's do this pack by pack. I don't know if it's going to do all of them or not. Ooh. Wow. Actually, that's pretty cool. I like that Ice Ridge Serpent. That looks cool. Oh, that's neat. This one right here. Oh, come on. There we go. There it is. With Death Touch. And then on top of that, you can use it for mana too. That's actually really awesome to be able to do that. What is this one? Trying to see here. Unfortunately, my face is too big on here. Creates Token Warrior. Mobilize 2. When you sacrifice a permanent, the topmost creature card of your library perpetually gets... That would be difficult. He's only a regular creature. I figured something like that would be at least the the commander creatures. I told you it was going to be a long day. It was a late night last night, okay? Because like I said, if you watched last night, I was up until 12:30. It was fun just getting to talk to you guys and getting to go through stuff. Alright, let's open the next one. We have got... Ooh, we got a gold one. Evolving Wilds. Actually, that is a neat picture for that. That is really cool. I like that. That's cool. Temur Tawnyback. What? That's interesting. They've got it either 2 or a green, 2 or a blue. So as long as you... Well, you'd have to play a green, red, and blue deck. But at least you'd be able to play it. I'm not going to say easily, but easily. That's cool. This creature enters, draw a card, and then discard a card. That's not too horrible. That is not too horrible. Let's see what we get for our... Legendary creatures. That's what I was thinking of. Those are the ones that are the commanders. Let's see what this is. Equip creature. Whenever a creature attacks, conjure a card named Ball Lightning onto the battlefield. Ball Lightning. Wow. I think I remember that from a long time ago. And that honestly really shocks me. Because with it having haste and trample, that actually... I think that one would be neat for a green card. Especially being called like Wild Bramble or something like that. You know, something cool. I don't know. Still neat. Alright, last pack for this one. Let's see what we get here. We have got... Dismal Backwater, which gives us blue or black, which is awesome. We've got Song of the Seasons. What is this? Oh, that must just be a common thing. That's different. Ooh. I gotta move my head so I can see. Stonehide Ancient. Dragon 6/6. That is amazing. That is really amazing. I wonder what the whole thing is for that. I haven't looked at what the Omen stuff is yet. And now is on to the fun part of the actual Final Fantasy ones. First is first. We've got Circle of Power. That is neat. That looks like the summoning circles from when like Yuna does her summoning. That is cool. Vincent! They brought Vincent! Oh, that is cool! Until end of turn, target creature you control gains. When this creature dies, return it to the battlefield tapped to its owner's control, and then has a chosen base power of... Wow. So you either don't have to pay and you can get a 3/2. If you at least have one, you can make it a 5/2. And if you have 3 to spend, it becomes a 7/2. That is awesome. That would be... I don't care if that's an instant. That is really cool. Blitzball! Nah! That is awesome. This is just making me want to go and try and buy more of the cards, because that is... Come on, let me... Tifa's Limit Break. I'm trying to see if it shows her having... I don't see it now. Let's see what the good one is. What is it? Cecil Dark Knight. I don't remember... Why do I not remember Cecil? I don't remember where he comes from. But still, we got Vincent! We got Vincent! I'm hyped. I love this set. I really... Black Mage. That is from some of the original Final Fantasies. Because the Black Mage, you started out with either the Black Mage, the Red Mage, the White Mage, and then you got the Warrior, the Sorcerer or Wizard, and then... Oh man, I can't even remember. It was a bunch of different classes, but it was really cool. Armon? This is cool. Not legal. This card is not legal in the following formats: historic and traditional historic. Why would it be in historic? It's not even... Whatever. Instant and counter target spell. I wonder why that wouldn't be legal. Because, I mean... Oh, well, because of the name. That's why. Black Waltz number 3. That is neat. And I think there was... Who... I thought there was one that actually had wings for the wizard. What's this? Cypher. Final Fantasy VII, I want to say. Because I think he was one of the bosses of the Shinra Corporation, I think. He was actually really, really damn amazing. I mean, as far as, like, a villain goes. Retrieve the Esper. Espers. I remember those from the, oh, man. It was the Final Fantasy... Now I can't remember the actual thing for it. But that game was really fun because you had to run around and collect the Espers from killing the creatures in order to create to create stronger, like, that's how you improved your creatures. But if I remember right, you had to have the specific ones for the specific, like for the ones you're trying to upgrade. Power is equal to the number of creatures you control. Now that's awesome, especially with Vigilance. White decks aren't known too much for being able to do that though, so that would make it a little bit hard if you're playing a mono white deck. Last one. Let's see. We have Thunder Magic from Final Fantasy 12. That's God, is her name Winter or is it Thunder? Crap. I didn't play that one. I have it though. I really do have it. I got it with the Final Fantasy X like remaster or whatever. It's on the Switch. But that's awesome. Thundara and Thundaga. That's amazing. Too bad it's only an instant, but that is awesome. The Marlboro. That creature is one of the most horrifying creatures in the entire game. Because if you didn't have your full crew and tons of healing stuff, you were probably getting slaughtered pretty easily. Oh man, I hated that dude. They replaced elves with a Goobaboo Bardner. That is an atrocious thing. That is an atrocious thing. But should still be fun. The Fire Crystal. That's cool. Red spells cost 1 less to play, and creatures you control have haste. Create a token that's a copy of target creature you control. Sacrifice. I don't care if you'd have to sacrifice that at the beginning of the play, because the one red creature that we have, the Thunderbolt thing that we just got, would be well worth that, because then you could just constantly be replaying him over and over and over. So that would be awesome. We're gonna start playing this because I absolutely miss playing, whether it's gonna be with the physical decks or whether it's gonna be on here. So don't forget to subscribe. Peace out, and I will see you guys in the next video.